See if I can. Thanks. Thank
And
you,
if you think it is us that makes a difference, I mean, when the phones ring for people who want to talk to you, do you think you are going to take on more of a role of talking to everyone under the sun, or?
My thing is this, you're not gonna talk negative about me and then ask me for an interview.
Mhm.
You're not gonna talk bad about me and ask me for an interview. I don't care who you is. So you respect me as a man, then I'll give you an interview. I never had no problem with giving him an interview. I never had no problem with giving you an
Appreciate it.
interview. Why? Because I never seen y'all writing nothing negative about me. Of course, everybody got their opinion. They can write, oh, well, I didn't think Terence looked that good that night. That's cool. Everybody can write that, right? But when y'all taking it personal and, oh, he's not fighting this guy, and you trying to downplay me, in my career and my accomplishment, then yes, I'm gonna be like, no, I'm not doing an interview with you. Like, why would I want to do an interview with you when you're not a supporter of me and not even of boxing? Because you've been biased now. Because now you're going off of your a personal preference and not, your analyst.
Yeah.
So that's why I only give a select few people interview.
Now, I believe this the I believe the guy who asked that question is the question a bunch of people wanted to know why Terence Crawford don't really give a lot of people interviews, because I heard things like he don't do interviews with black people and all this type of shit. I never really, what I'm saying, I ain't never jump on that because I don't believe that's the case. I just believe that Terence Crawford look at people like they Spence fans, and he feel like, okay, you a Spence fan, you don't fuck with me automatically. You feel me? Now people seem to like criticize him a little more and shit like that over time, but at first it was people weren't really talking bad about him. You know what I'm saying? Because there's still Bud fans out there who be trying to interview him. And he don't really, I don't know. They don't seem to get the interview, but it is what it is. I don't really, you know what I'm saying, get into all that shit, man. I don't really get into the shit people be talking about with all that shit, coon shit. Like, I just do not be listening to that type of shit. Not saying he is or he ain't. I don't believe he is because, you know, I just don't believe he ain't. I don't believe he'll coon or no shit just off the strength, like, cause I just feel like he just stiff. He just stiff on a lot of niggas, and niggas take that as what I want to say. I don't know. People kind of like. I think it's just his energy. You know what I'm saying? People feel like he kind of standoffish, but he a fighter, man. Every nigga is not a nice guy. You feel me? Every nigga is not a nice guy. You know, people can talk to Earl Spence, but Earl Spence ain't even a nice guy. You feel me? That's why people like with Earl Spence, he give a lot of interviews. You know what I'm saying? He don't do that many interviews right now at this moment, but you know what I'm saying, cause he locked in. But he's not a nice guy. You feel me? Earl Spence ain't a nice guy. Terence Crawford not a nice guy. You just think one is because you got an interview with him before, so you think he a little cool or some shit like that or whatever. But Earl Spence is a nigga that I believe is a real nigga. He a real nigga and he do his own thing. And you know what I'm saying? He see shit for what it is. He don't take shit personal. But I think Bud take certain shit a little more personal. I think he got thin skin a little bit. But I feel him though on some respect me as a man shit. You know, so he just saying how he feel. He said that, you know, res- basically, let me see.
Y'all taking it personal and, oh, he's not fighting this guy, and you trying to downplay me, in my career and my accomplishment. then yes, I'm gonna be like, no, I'm not doing that interview with you. Like, why would I want to do an interview with you when you not?
Okay, what he's saying is that people saying how he ain't fighting top fighters and shit like that. I mean, this how I look at it. Because he wasn't fighting top fighters and he still haven't fought a top fighter. But he fought a fighter with a name. Um, That's how I look at it. I think Bud shouldn't take all this shit personal, man. At the end of the day, you building your brand and you know, you got to move. You know everybody ain't your friend. Come on now, you shouldn't be trying to. You know, he think cause you an Earl Spence fan, you don't fuck with him. That's how he take it, cause he know Earl Spence is rival. You know what I'm saying? His arch nemesis and shit like that. Bud just thin skin, bro. Just put it like that. He feel like if you don't rock with him, if you ain't with him, then you against him. And you might as well say I'm against him, cause I'm riding with Earl Spence. But you know, that's just how he feeling and what he's standing on. And I respect it, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying. But this Bud, reason for not doing interviews with the LDBC and people in the LDBC and shit like that. Cause, you know, it ain't that he don't give interviews. He don't give the LDBC interviews. It's not that he don't just give interviews. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't put a name on the shit when they made the title. They ain't want to say it, I guess. You know, he give niggas interviews. He just don't get the LDBC interviews because he feel as majority of them are Spence fans, which I don't think so. I think it's some fake Earl Spence fans, but shit like that. I don't really think majority of everybody's Spence fans. I think Spence just has more fucking fans than Terence Crawford, so he feels smothered and like niggas crowded on top of him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a sticky situation, but it ain't that serious. I say Terence Crawford should say fuck that shit, nigga. Do an interview, nigga. Do an interview and go off on the nigga if you feel like he been disrespecting you. Set a nigga straight when you get say for instance you get on an interview with somebody like Blue Bud, right? You hop on the interview with the nigga, you be like, nigga, what the fuck? Fuck is you talking about I ain't fought nobody? Nigga, I fought this person. Nigga. Now and then Blue Bud be like, I just use any name. I don't know if Blue Bud be saying shit. Nah, I just use the name. But and then Blue Bud be like, but Bud, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't fought no top competition. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, I fought this or did this or did that. That type of shit, behavior and all that type of shit would even make noise for you. You know what I'm saying? Every interview ain't gotta be no fucking nice ass interview where a nigga kissing your ass, asking you sweet ass questions, any fucking ways. You know what I'm saying? Bud just sensitive, bro. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I'm out. Y'all hit that like button. Let me know what you think. Peace.